Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at what the formula for the area of a circle is and why it works. And before we can understand the area of a circle and its formula, we need to talk a little bit about the circumference of a circle, which is the distance around a circle. And the distance around the circle, the circumference, can be found by doing twice the radius times pi. That's 2r pi, or 2 pi r, as it's often referred to. I'm going to go ahead and straighten the circumference out to the circle. So let's take a look at that again. Here's the circumference. So what we can do in this GeoGebra Tube app is go ahead and straighten it out into a line. And there's the circumference. Again, it was twice the radius times pi, or 2r pi. Now if I go at about the halfway point of this line, which I'll just estimate is around here, that means that since the whole line is 2 pi r, or twice the radius times pi, that would mean that this side of the line here is 1 pi r, and this side of the line here is another pi r, and together they make 2 pi r. So let's go ahead and dissect and rearrange the circle and see what shape we can turn it into. I'm going to keep it at 12 parts here, and I'm going to rearrange the circle. Here I have all the pieces. Think about how tall each of these 12 parts of the circle are. I'm moving the radius over, and we could see that each of these twelfths of the circle has a height of exactly the radius of the circle. I'm going to go ahead and continue to rearrange, and I'm taking the 12 twelfths of the circle and putting them together to roughly make the shape of a parallelogram. Let's go back and take a look at that again. So here we can see in the red, these red arcs here make up half the circumference, thus pi r. The blue arcs make up the other half of the circumference, pi r. And now I'm putting them together to make a rough parallelogram. So now I have a parallelogram that is pi r long here at the base, pi r long at the base. So its dimensions are pi r, and its height is r. And if you recall how to find the area of a parallelogram, you do the base times the height. So in this case, our base is pi r, and our height is r. And the formula for the area of this circle, which has been decomposed and recomposed into a parallelogram, is pi r squared. Now I know you might be thinking that doesn't exactly look like a parallelogram, but what we can go ahead and do is divide it up into even more parts. So here's 42 parts, and as I do that, let's see what happens as I rearrange it. It starts to look like a comb, and notice how it looks now compared to the last rough parallelogram I drew you. And that's not all. We can continue and go to, let's just go crazy, 198 parts. That's too much. That's just too crazy. Back it up and go to about 82 parts. Rearrange. And again, you've got a parallelogram that's pi r long multiplied by radius high. Pi r times another r is pi r squared, and that gets us the formula for the area of a circle.